Hello, and welcome back to Webster Plays Games. And here we are playing Timberborn in Beaverome, and we are finally getting somewhere. This map really makes you work for it. Lures into a bit of false sense of security when you begin. But then you soon realise you haven't got that much land, and the water is gradually turning against you with every bad tide. So we're now on cycle 41, and honestly by now most maps I would have a wonder on the go. The map would be pretty much done apart from the the play things where you start getting crazy. But we are only just at the point where we can start stockpiling and planning for these big projects. It's taken a while. So in the last stream we got our bad water rig built, and off camera I blasted a channel through here just to help drain some of the water off, which is what this is left from the scaffold. I'll get rid of that in a moment. A slight oversight. Our bad water pumps are over here, so of course as soon as I started draining this area, no bad water anymore. So just to keep us going till the bad water rig is up and running, dropped a bad water pump in here, which gets us some bad water and will also help us drain this. Got our scaffolding left over here, and when we use some overhangs and some impermeable tiles to block in the water source, I am pretty sure that this is just a graphical glitch, because there's no bad water coming out of there, it's only going down, it's making no effort to refill. So I'm sure that'll get fixed in a future version. These water wheels are doing nothing now, because we've blocked this off with a view to moving our wood workshop over here. Our paper mill, probably make 2 of each of those, now we're moving them. This explosive factory is redundant, and we're just using it to feed power across from these water wheels, so that can go as well. So we'll get these destroyed, get this filled in, move these, and then it's starting to organise our storage so we can start stockpiling, because we are building our metal blocks back up now. We've already built the storage for that. We need to start building our treated planks back up. Our gears are on the way back up. We weren't producing much and we were using loads, but we are getting on top of that now. Also, I think I want to expand the spadder dock a little bit and add some cattail onto that. So yeah, start getting us in a solid position. We have chestnuts, but not many, so steal some more of this land, take some more of this back from here. Get ourselves into a better position overall. So, let them get back to it. What shall we do first? What's our dirt situation? We've got plenty of dirt, so we can probably, the first thing to get them doing while we're waiting for the bad water to drain off, start expanding this out a little bit. Because the map itself didn't come with anywhere meaningful that was only 1 deep, because it's all these craters. So we are having to create that ourselves. And as we get further out here, obviously it's getting pretty deep pretty quick, so we're using a lot of dirt, which is why I only came out this far just to get it started. But we're just gonna have to bite the bullet. Yeah, because it's either this or lots of explosives, and we've already started here. And over here I kind of want some more trees, and over here I want some more chestnut trees. So yeah, we'll take the hit. It's a lot of dirt. By the time I'm doing this much terraforming, I'd usually like to have bots, just because of the injury levels that you get from your dirt extractors. But I don't think we could reasonably support a population of bots yet. I don't think we're producing enough to manufacture them consistently. And once we've got them, it's like we're alright for potatoes and spadderdock, but I don't think we could support feeding the beavers and produce biofuel at the moment. But we've been in a lot better place once we've got the bad water rig, because that'll take care of a lot of our biofuel requirements and just general bad water derivatives. Yeah, we're on track. Over here, that's what I wanted to cover. This, we were having issues with it splooshing over, because these would close way before these opened. So we were looking at having to build a cap on all this to hold it in, which isn't really a solution because you just end up with no water coming out of the water sources. So you're relying on evaporation to gradually replace the bad water with good water until everything evens out, which can take a really long time. So what I've done instead is I've just set these gates to be really sensitive. So the second it gets to 2%, well, get to 2%? I can't remember if it's greater than or equal to. Anyway, these ones are very sensitive to open, so you end up with both of these open. So I've set this one to 5%. So you're much more likely to have both of these open than you are both of them closed, which isn't fantastically efficient, because at the end of the bad tide, this one takes a really long time to get down to 2%. So, because this has got a dam, you end up with hardly any water coming out of here. Not no water, but not much. Most of it goes this way, which does help to flush this out, which might be helpful in the future, but yeah. I think what we would have to do realistically to get this to clear better is just fill a lot of it in so there's less volume of water and then it gets flushed out quicker, which is what the point of this centre square was in the first place. But yeah, we've got so much water outside of here that it isn't affecting us. I think if we were trying to play on hard mode, it would be really problematic, but as we're just on normal, the droughts and the bad tides aren't really that long, so we're pretty solid. Our longest droughts and bad tides haven't even touched over here, which is where we've got a water pump. So in this game mode, I don't think we need to worry. Oh, you can't get to that corner. Okay, well we're gonna have not really a straightforward way to get around there, so we'll get rid of that. And that's gonna be a platform and some stairs in there, just so they can get to it. If I do this, can they do... I know they've changed the stairs that you can build off sideways, which is great. I don't know if you can do diagonal from the top. One way to find out. Speed things up a little bit. What I am going to do is just tap all these down a little bit priority wise. Oh look, I filled that by accident. I'll get rid of that in a second. That's purely because, I mean, I do want this doing, but anything we do, like the little things like those stairs, I want them to take precedence because they won't take us long. Get rid of that. Oh no, wait, I did that on purpose because I want to come out sideways with a cattail, but then I got distracted. Okay, we'll leave that. Let's check if they are actually doing that. Oh yeah, they've done it. Have they done it? No, they've not done it, but they are doing it. Cool. Over this way. How's evaporation looking? And we are pumping it out, but that's going to take a while, isn't it? Do a bit of tidying up while I'm over here. Oop. Yes, thank you. Because we're doing better for resources, but I would still quite like to be able to get them. Increase priority on that because I can't delete this till they've collected that. Okay. Don't think they're actually going to get the logs because I don't think we've got the storage for it. Yeah, they might. They'll get some of them. How are we doing for power? Yeah, still pretty solid for power. I think we're going to want to increase it at some point, just so these will charge quicker. And we are going to start putting more demands on the system. Because even when the guys are sat on the doorstep doing nothing, they are still using power. Which I would show you, but it's nighttime, because it's always nighttime. Yeah, so they do get to charge overnight, but that won't be the case once we start bringing bots into the equation. Yeah, so I think if we find someone sat on the doorstep. No, they're all busy. I suspect it's not that important anyway. I was just going to show that even though they were doing nothing, they were using power, but it doesn't matter. Get rid of these, because they've got quite a lot of gears and whatnot sat in them. So we'll get that back, because they're doing nothing sat there. That's probably not a fantastic place to have bad water, as it's not near anything. So we'll get rid of that while we're at it. Right, get rid of these water wheels. These are actually bridging the power across there. So I'll slow down while we do this. So I was contemplating putting some power across the back, just in the meantime. But that's where I want to be building stuff. So perhaps we'll just take the hit. We just know we're not going to be producing anything for a little while we take care of this. Which isn't fantastic, but it is what it is. Oh my gosh, there we go. And then we're going to want a couple of wood workshops. And a couple of the paper mills, which have the doors on the irritating side. Okay, well that one fits, so that's what we'll do. I've kind of done that dirt the wrong way because they've got to do all this dirt before they can start on these now. Do I care enough to change it? Probably not. Has anybody been able to do anything yet, or has it just been night all the time we've been trying to do it? I mean, I want this filling in, but not desperately. So for the moment, we'll put that on super low priority. Like literally, if you've got nothing better to do, come and do this. Like this is even less important than our expanded Spadadoc farm. Yeah, they're making short work of that, that's cool. So we've got plenty of dirt and we've got plenty of builders. How many builders have we got right now? That's storage, not workplace. Here we go. Builders hub. Yeah, so we've got 16 builders and we'll also have 4 more in the district centre. Yeah, so we're sat at 20 builders, which isn't tons, but we're still quite a small colony. So it's almost a fifth of our entire beaver population is builders. Cool. So that's power reconnected. I do need to give them a path. Lovely. Now that's in. Say goodbye to you. You and you. Clear up that power. We don't need any of these platforms anymore. Try not to delete stuff we do need. Okay. Get rid of that. Oh, here comes a bad tide, so we can have a look at what our sloshing situation is like. Repair this path. There we go. Ah. Okay, so we've not completely done the path yet. Oop. Didn't mean to do that. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, get rid of this trench in the ground. Can fill that in now because we've got an alternate route round. Nearly. I'll come back and do that in a sec. Do it now or I'll forget. Click. Oh, that ought to help replenish our plank supplies a little bit. Right. How are we doing beaver-wise? Okay. So we've got 11 injured, and we've still got 1 available to work. I wouldn't want it to drop any lower than that, so let's see if this worked over here. Oh, cool. So they have been able to build diagonally off those stairs, which is handy. Get rid of that. House, thank you. Double lodge. Building a lot more double lodges. I'd never actually used them before. I always went straight to triple, and then I think it was in the first stream we did a little bit of actually working out, and it turned out that double lodges were a little bit more efficient with logs per beaver than the triple. So we've used a triple to fill in the space where that was kind of convenient, but so what I've got going on over here. So that's our grilled spattered up. So as much as I'm expanding it, we did have enough to stay up with demand because we're filling this up. Pentagrate and pentagrate, pentagrate. Cool. I don't see grapes, I meant bread. Weird. Chestnuts. Would like some more chestnuts, please. So we'll do some blasting to make some more space. Can we go back? It's probably easier to go that way while we have the space. And we are going to run into contamination at some point. I don't know if contamination comes underground. So even if I leave a wall, will the contamination come through? I don't actually know. One way to find out. How high is that up there? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we'll bring this down with 2s, get it all to a level, and then we'll go with the big guns and bring it all straight down to where we actually want the trees to be. Take that down to there, get some singles to take the top off of this while we're here. They're not going to be able to do that in one go, so I'll kind of just trim it back as and when they place them. So we'll just do those, make sure they get the ones that they can reach done, just for convenience. And those there. How well with dynamite? Yeah, we're okay. We've recovered from running out of bad water. Not that we've got any. Oh, we're running out of extract. I'll have to watch that. Yeah, because one pump isn't enough really to stay up with anything. Right, while this is happening, we shall keep an eye over here. Because, yeah, that's opened. Because it hit that 2% pretty quick. Yeah. Cool. So we've managed to do that without any sploshing over the path, which was what's happening before. Which is great. So it's just hoping that the end of the bad tide goes as well. We're going to have to do a load of plumbing in here, because this is water sources. So if we want to make the most of this fresh water supply, we're going to have to do a similar thing to up here to here, except allowing for bad water coming in here. So probably bring it in here, have a center section with our sluice gates on, some doing the bad water to come this way, and the clean water to go out into the main body. Because these are also responsible for keeping this area of clean water clean. I am actually going to drop the percentage down on this because you can see we've had a little bloop of bad water and it wasn't really necessary. So we'll knock the percentage down on that a little bit. Make sure it's cleaner before they open. These are so wide because when we first did it, it was just flooding everywhere because of the combined output of this and that. And then we get an overflow and that kind of sorted it out a bit. That's available now, but we've got the mine on the go, so I think we can probably leave that for a little bit. It's a long way to come. Or is it? And we left the space for that path. We might as well take advantage of that while it's there, because it's literally the point of this is getting into a place where we're stockpiling. So while demand is high, because there'll come a point where we just don't need it, I would imagine. But we do need it now, so we'll get it now. Whoop. Build some more scrap metal storage in a moment as well once we've got this in place. Metal scavenger. Nope. Fill the path in so we can actually get down here. That can't be doing the path finding algorithm any good. All these loops and things, but no doubt we'll be deleting those as we create space for various things anyway, so. Yeah, scrap metal storage, because currently, which I don't mind, because if the mine isn't working hard, then you don't get as many injuries. Okay, so that's just main scrap metal storage, and that's out on pylons, so we can't... Pylons? Piles. Legs. It's on platforms. So we can't put one of the larger piles in there because it requires to be built on ground. What was this? Dirt. I think it's fair to say we don't need that there, so we'll get rid of that, create some space. Where do we want our... We set this to supply, which is fine. I mean, we're going to want it over here, aren't we? Because this is where our industry is. So where is a good 3x3? These are our smelters. How could there possibly be a better place than right next to our smelters? Get rid of that. Storage, underground pile. Yeah, I'll put it like that. Because if I put it like this, it's like this. It's closer to the smelters, but it's further from the source of the metal. So we'll just split the difference. Scrap metal. I won't bother setting it to obtain because it will happen naturally anyway based on the supply. That is planks. That is metal blocks. That is dirt. Metal blocks as far away from the smelters as any of them could be, but we'll roll with it. How is our spider dock extension going? It's not the priority, so not super fast, but it is getting some work done on it. What I should do, I'll give them some stairs down and set this to normal, because that does mean once those are done, when they are working on it, they've got more. They can be on with more of the columns, if you like, at the same time. Because at the moment they are getting stuck to having to work on these two and these two. Whereas once they can get down these stairs, they can work on all of them at the same time. Where when you've got spare builders, you can really speed things up. Do I want more water storage? I don't think so. Are we running short on anything? Oh, Are we running short on potatoes, or are we building up a stock? I can't remember when I built the potato storage, so we'll keep an eye on that. It seems to be going upwards. That's probably because we've filled our green grilled potato storage, which means now that's only been taken to keep the potatoes are only being taken to keep up with demand for the grilled potatoes. And now our grilled potato storage is full. That's literally just what they're eating. So that does seem to be going up. We'll keep an eye on it. If it drops below 750, then chances are we need more potatoes, but I don't think that's going to happen. Not yet, anyway. How has this gone over here? Oh, so I prioritised those and then promptly forgot I'd done it, so that I didn't really achieve anything. But now they can get into the rest of these. Where am I going to? How far? Well, we need to leave that wall and call it that far. That's all done. I want to do these as well. I'm not sure why I didn't do that in the first place. How's our evaporation going over here? Oh yeah, at least we can see now that we were right and there's no bad water coming out of here. And because the water levels drop below the top, we can see there's no extra coming out. It does sort of undermine the bad water dome that you can do that. But I don't really rate the bad water dome with folktales anyway, because it's literally on or off, whereas with Iron Teeth, if you open your bad water dome, or whatever it's called for Iron Teeth, I can't remember, then they're just constantly flowing, even through the drought, which is exactly what you want it for. But they do use explosives for theirs, so you can kind of see how that would happen. It's well thought out. Some of the logic in this game's and thought behind the buildings. Is that patronising? I don't think it's certainly not intended to be patronising. I think it's clever how they've done things. So it's a compliment, and I hope it isn't patronising. Mechanistry devs sat there going, yes, we did think it through. Thank you. It's so cool. If you're wondering why I'm whizzing around looking at this, just making you all dizzy, it's because I was trying to oh, excellent. It's because I was trying to decide whether or not to build new stairs. But I think... you see, it would make some more sense just to delete this, carry the stairs down, and put a little path across. But I would quite like the stairs to be in the middle. No, come on. Don't be a cretin. Just make the best of what you've got. So we'll get rid of that. If this bothers me sufficiently in the future, I can come and build some stairs down next to it without interrupting anything. But at the moment, we just want to get this up and running. Oh, I don't think I actually can do what I was... I am going to have to build some new stairs because we're too close. Unless I do a little spirally thing. Oh, this is really going to bug me. Okay, I'll do this for now to get them, but then I think immediately I'm going to be doing the proper stairs. Oh, the bad tide has ended. I need to slow things down a little bit because I want to go and watch what's happening. See what our situation is with the sploosh. Yeah, so that's now connected. Well, it will be once they built it, but it is awful. So I will come back and build some proper stairs down next to it. Which I haven't physically got space to do. Oh, I have. It will. Oh my god, that will be exact. If we build them exactly next to these, then the stairs will go down inside, but we won't be able to access the bottom one. So that's arguably worse. Yeah. Anyway. How is this going? Yeah, so you see, we've now got all this volume of bad water that's built up needs to be flushed out before we can start feeding into this. Let's just speed this back up again. So that is dropping reasonably quickly, but it's going to be days. We kind of had to ignore this sluice gate here because it's right on top of a water source. So it lies to you about what the contamination level is. So if you jump across to this one, these ones are all still like around 60, and this one's like, no, it's fine. It is not fine at all. So I'm glad they don't all open at the same time. Because as much as they're synchronized for their settings, they're not synchronized for their open and closed status. So that one keeps flipping open, but this one stays closed all the time. We do need to address this, because every time there's a bad tide, we kill all our trees. I might do this now. Because we're going to have to move this back and shuffle everything back one, so we can get a row of contamination block things. Contamination barriers. So we'll get an additional path in here. We'll be able to tell when our bad water is connected because we'll suddenly have 1200 storage appear up here when the bad water rig connects. And we're out of extract as well. Yeah, I think we built that bad water rig just in time. I should have built this bridge further down here really, but I still want this forester to be able to get over here. It'll be a case of seeing how far the contamination goes. We haven't got a contamination barrier here, because it does go quite a long way with just one block, like exposed. So we might have to do more than this. Right, so we need to clear those, because we're going to have to move this one back one, and flip it. Oh look, it's night time again. So how's this looking? 21%, 20%. So on day 3, and we're still getting rid of the bad water that came through, which is why I want to reduce the volume of water in here. Okay, so that's done. So we can move him back out of the way. Nope, don't build that because I intended to flip it. Get the door on the other side. Clear that one there. Oh, that was a terrible idea. Because I'm going to need to put that lumberjack somewhere else because that's going to be a contamination barrier. But where I told it to clear, I then wouldn't be able to build a path to it. Which is exactly what I've done just there. I don't quite know where my brain's gone at the moment. Okay, so we'll leave him there. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that path. I nearly deleted that sluice, sluice, which wouldn't have been optimal. Yes. Clear this. Oh. Do they need clearing or are they just the little stubby stubs? Oop. Oh, they're just little stubby stubs. That's handy. Okay, I'm gonna have to clear this one. Because you like. Thank you very much. It does take him a weirdly large amount of time to do that. Okay. And I think that once it starts mixing with the water in here, it doesn't get bad enough that it kills these. I mean, they're still there, so that would suggest that's the case. But this is just going to be a suck 'em and see. We'll just have a look what happens next bad water. I think we will still have issues, at least in these corners. But it should reduce things somewhat. We're going to regret having done a bit of a half a job on that one. We probably should have a platform here with the path and then let's just see how it goes. How are we doing? Okay. So now those stairs are in. See them coming down here. Our explosives are a bit more in over here. Oh, there we go, look, bad water. They can clearly get to the bad water rig. Because we are now set for bad water. Good stuff, love to see it. Oh, don't blow that up. Because they are just bad water in there. So that is going to want capping off at some point. As we expand our domain. What else have we got going on? Okay, we can delete this platform now. Use that tool so we don't have to mess about with the... So we can just delete that in one go. Yes, thank you. Cool, cool, cool. We'll have to fill this in again at some point. Oh, what we can do now is we are actually able to reach, to some extent, and blast out the rest of this for our gravity batteries, so they're able to fall the full. Oh goodness, fall the full depth. Get that in there. Get that in there so we can... Just trying to get around the place in an efficient manner. Is that 2? It is. That's... Cool. Yeah, so if I'd put the other stairs in that went straight to the door, we wouldn't have had a way to step out off of it. Right, we shall let them get that in there for a minute. And how are we going? Oh, better go and deal with that. Excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. You can have entire days where nothing happens, and the second you try and stream, everybody wants a piece of you. That's all sorted. Although I'm now a little bit out of breath. Oh, I can't get up there to that one. It's a bit of a shame. How is our water situation? Oh, cool. I didn't really see when that happened, but we can see it's happened in time. Have we got water overflowing down here? Yeah. Yeah, so I've got these set to like 0.9, so this is full to the brim with pure clean water. And oh, I was wondering where the 1% came from, but it must be the little bits that have come through here. Now working the way out through here, but 1%'s not affecting anybody with anything. How's this? 3%. So, not optimal, but not bad, given the situation. Okay, so what are we full of? What do we need storage for first? Weirdly, paper, but that's because we're not really using it. When does paper come in? When we start producing books and punch cards. I don't really want to give the beavers books yet, because as much as they love them, the printing press, you get so many injured beavers from it. Okay, so plank production, we're doing fine, but that's not really flying up because we're still catching up with gears. So although we have got more plant production than gears, it's kind of affecting our ability to keep up. I mean, at the moment we've got logs for days, so that's fine. Metal, that's creeping up. Scrap metal. I don't really rate the scrap. It's weird, the bad water rig, the second you've got a bad water rig, you've got bad water forever. But the mine just doesn't produce that much metal. Which does make you wonder, do we go, where is it? There's the one, oh there. Do we go for this mine? Because that's quite the trek out to the centre of that water. You could potentially argue that it's not the scrap metal that's our issue at the moment though, it's the converting it over to metal, because we've got plenty in store. Just looking for those big numbers. Okay. What is full is our ingredients. This is still not dried up. Okay, so if you weren't here for the last stream, a couple of streams ago, I was actually just letting the beavers grind out or something, and a guy came to chat, Magipor or something. I'm afraid I can't quite remember what the username was, and they just asked what this square was for and what I was going to do with it, and we ended up planning out an entire storage solution with space on top for a wonder. So that was quite a fun bonus. I'd actually left the beavers grinding while I was trying to get some work done, so I shouldn't have really been planning out storage solutions, but that's where we were. So you can see they go all the way down to the bottom. I do want to redo some of this because those stairs are horrifically inefficient. They don't need to be how they are, because they go up 2 levels on this side and then they're flat on this side. So if I take the end off and make them go up 1, across, up 1, it's just all, because it's not great already for how far they've got to go to get to things. Which is why it's going to be long-term storage. But yeah, it's a quick win. It's also a little bit of a shame that because of the size of this platform, when we build the wonder, we won't be able to center it. But the work involved to make it so you can center it is not worthwhile. I think that's fair to say. So I might just leave that as it is. So we'll sort these stairs. It's okay letting them stockpile, but it's not fun. And we need some storage, so we're going to start getting some ingredient storage in this centre area. How deep is that water down there? Whoop, in we go. Oh, can I get rid of this? Yep. Ow. I've got no way of knowing how deep that is. Where are we? I don't even know if I'm still inside the centre square. So tricky. Loop. Okay, so it's not great, but it's not terrible. I mean, the pause sign is sticking above the water, so that means it must be about 2 blocks deep. Okay. Right, so where am I? Where's my stairs? Okay, so the stairs are going this way, and that's what I want to increase the efficiency of, so goodbye. Get rid of this. That didn't do much, did it? Get rid of those end pieces. I think I might just have to get rid of all of it. Okay, so that's at the point where bring down the layer tool so we can see what's going on. So we can see the stairs are going up 1 level there. So we need a platform. Oh my gosh. There we go. A platform just here. And then we can go up in 2s. Where do I want to be coming out? Oh, I've ended up on the wrong side. That's a little bit irritating. Because I do want to... Oh, wait a minute. No, I might be alright actually. Kind of lost track of where we are a little bit. Oh, that might work out okay. So that'll be like that. And what level is that? Yeah, that's right. I'm going to have to work our way back down through the levels, putting the stairs in. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, okay. I didn't actually realise what it was doing. I was holding down Shift instead of Alt, so it was, when I was scrolling, it was scrolling between these. Yeah, what I was trying to do is this. I feel like I've done something wrong here. Okay, so then down 2. This isn't lining up right. I think it isn't going to be as straightforward as I thought it was. Yeah, because I need a platform here to build stairs on, and I haven't got one. Tell you what, we'll just rebuild the entire staircase. It's not like I've got anything better to be doing. Okay, so we'll start coming out in this direction. Then we'll 2 singles. And then we'll come back in another single. Then come back in this direction, which gets us to this layer. Then we can go up a double, 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 double. Which means we can then... Oh, that shortcut's actually quite handy. That I just accidentally found out 2 seconds ago. Go back down to the stairs. Whoop. It's not that handy, it's easy just to go and click on it. We'll give it a chance, see if I can get used to it. Okay. Oh, it's because it goes the opposite way than I expect it to. So it's up. You have to scroll up to go left. Where are we? We're here. Drought started. I am absolutely fine with that. It would appear that shortcut, my muscle memory is not having any of it, so we'll just do it the hard way. Okay, so that brings us up to that level, which we now just need to get out of. Which direction do we want to go to do that? Where's our main thing? Makes sense to point it towards the base if we can. We haven't really got space to come up 2 levels there. Okay, we'll come this way. We can use a bridge. I was thinking we're going to have to build platforms all the way down. But I think we're going to be able to get away with a bridge. Yeah. Got a path there. Now if all our paths are in correctly, that means if we go down to the bottom somewhere... Ah! Oh, so it's still not connected, so we've missed something. There for a start. Did I just build a path there by accident? Yep. Okay, so is this going to connect yet? No, I've missed loads. Up. Click. Up some more. That one's there, that one's there, that one's there. That might have just been the bottom one. Whoop, all the way back down again. No. Ah, what was that? Aha. There we go, just that top one. So if we now go back down to the bottom, yeah, we can see the path's going to be fully there. Now what do I need least of that I can store all the way at the bottom? I do not know. What's this? Dandelions probably. Because you only need dandelions in an absolute emergency to build your antidote. Whoop, whoop. So we'll just say that one's dandelions. Oh, I've left the... Yeah. They're not going to build it because when we were planning it out, I paused the bottom warehouses because without those, they couldn't start building anything. So now we're getting them building it. Oh, I freaked out then. I thought this was empty and then remembered that it is not. Here they come, look. I think, arguably, that is not more important than the Spadadoc. So I'm going to bring these back up to normal priority. So then because these were built first, they'll come and do this. And anyone who's not doing this can do this. How long we're at? Oh, just an hour in. I feel like I've actually done stuff. Flooded building. Oh, they built one of the warehouses. So let's see how far under that actually is. Oh man, that's not great, is it? Well, it is what it is. Hopefully we won't get too much splooshing over the top. So it will remain, it will continue to dry out. But the logistics involved in getting some mechanical pumps down there, or even just water pumps, which aren't particularly efficient for doing that kind of thing, it's just not worth it. We're not desperate for it. Once they're built up, we'll be able to start utilising the top few layers. So that'll just turn up eventually. We shall let it have berries, just to get rid of the message, because I do not enjoy the message. Building lacks workers. Okay, so we do need more beavers. I don't think we're going to be making any more use of these inventor huts. Not that we've got an observatory at the moment because I destroyed it and never rebuilt it. But we have the capacity for one. And we've got 50,000 science, so it's not super high up on my list. Or even the wonder is in 20,000. So yeah, we could very easily burn through 50,000 science. But not to the point where I'm about to deprioritise any of the other stuff we're doing to build an observatory. Get that done sooner rather than later. Just so we can get the new beavers coming through the system. So obviously they've got a few days of being babies before they actually become productive members of society. So plan ahead a little bit on this one. I've not been able to check our explosive situations by our chestnuts for a little while. Cool. Get rid of this. And see what we're doing pollution, corruption, contamination wise. Oh, that's lower, so that's not really going to tell us. Get rid of that. Get one of these in. We're still not doing great for extract. I'm going to have to go and check what's going on over there. Because we do need extract. Where are we? Oh. Yeah, so the extract's gone. Oh, it's all going to dirt. Of course it is. So as much as we've got bad water, and as much as we've got extract, it's all going straight into the dirt extractors. Because we're asking for a lot of dirt for our storage, and we're building out the Spadadoc, which is taking a lot of dirt. We've got a tiny little... Oh no, it's gone. So, it is time... What's that? Are we going to be able to squeeze in a little centrifuge? Oh, we're going to have to take a step forward. Which does mean we can... Oh no, we can't because we won't have any power if we do that. Okay, we'll build that there. Tidy this up. What's in here? Paper. And paper just stuck in the middle of the nowhere. what I might do, because as much as I want to move this, I might just wait for this and then allocate one of these. This is quite a long way around as well, isn't it? Perhaps put a bridge, make a bit of a feature just here to actually get across. How wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 2, 6 bridges will not reach. Because I don't think they are even 6 by the time you've done. Oh, I can't find anywhere that I can put it to find out. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so although there's 6. Is that right? Yeah, although there's 6, they only actually go over 5 because one of them's on the land. Whereas the overhangs, a 6 is a 6 because you need to build somewhere to put it. So, But if I have to build a platform either side anyway, that brings the gap down to 11. Then we can just have something in the middle. Okay, I think. Oh, it makes it even more annoying that we've got our exit on this side. I am not rotating this entire thing by 90 degrees for anybody. If I could copy the entire thing and smack it into a blueprint, delete all this, spin it and just place the blueprint that we've created, fine. But the idea of just redoing all of that to get the bridge pointing in this direction, I'm not doing it. No good selected, no good selected. How are they doing? Let's drop the levels down and have a look. Oh, we're getting there, look. Got no planks left, but we're getting there. Man, no, 80 planks to go for these. Even our trees is dropping a little bit. I think I might have to build another lumber mill, you know. Can't stockpile it if you're not producing it. Keep losing track of where our industrial zone is. It's over here. Oh, but it's also lined up and lovely. Okay. Have to bump this up. Okay, so I'm going to have to bring power across. Where do I want to do that? Which is going to mean deleting something and rebuilding something. So I can get the power underneath it, because I want to run it underground. What's the cheapest thing over here to delete and rebuild? It's the cheapest thing is that, because they've not done it yet. Okay, so we should do this. Get that done. Oops, actually click on it. There we go. And that's what we're going to want next. Oh, although I've got to demolish it, so I can't have it ready. Oh, I don't enjoy all these down here. Oh, that's because it's demanding extract. Okay. Come on, guys. Look at that, they got all the dynamite in, and then night cycle, off they pop. Come on. If you get a wriggle on, we might be able to get this power in before the next night cycle. Boom, please don't kill a beaver. Oh, I killed a beaver. I'm so sorry. Oh no. Absolute catastrophe. Oh, I feel bad now. I'm so sorry. think it suddenly got so busy. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not sure what it says about me, but I am feeling genuine guilt for having blown up a beaver. Sorry, beaver. Okay, so lumber mill. What I'm going to do is just pop this sideways. Well, that's not going to be enough, is it? Sigh. Fine, fine, I'll do it. I should get. Have we got any empty medium warehouses? They're just sat doing nothing. No. That's unfortunate timing. Anyway. Paper, get you out of the way. Get that built quick. Get this set to empty. Need to get that built because that's going to be the power across to this side. Come on. So here come the haulers to empty this out. We should make short work of this. You can't actually delete it and it just leaves it all in piles on the ground, but it's now full. Goodness me. Fine. Bye. And after all that, lumber mill. And you know what? If I'm building one, I'm building two. Because we are really struggling for planks. And of course, prioritise, because everything else is waiting for planks anyway. So they would have probably built this first, simply because they can't get on in with anything else. But I'm at that point where I just feel better if I prioritise it. How is this going? Probably slowly, yeah, because planks. I do intend to fix this, but I'm waiting. It's nice to be able to see down until I put the top on it. Okay. 10 injured beavers and no spare beavers. So that means... Oh, I've got 14 kits though. We're always going to need more beavers. Where am I? Here I am. Get rid of you. I want that in there so we can drop a double house in. How is our spider dock extension? It's going well. I've still done nothing about the cattail, but that is going to be a lot of dirt again, so we shall pace ourselves. Reset that. On the plus side, because we've got this down here, we can actually see how many warehouses we've managed to build. Wait for this to arrive. Oh, I can't believe I blew up a beaver. Who was it? Didn't even look for their name. I'm a terrible leader. Oh, they've gone. Lost to the Sons of Time. Sorry, dude. Double lodge, thank you. Yeah, we set it. Cycle 43 and we're only at well-being 15. We ought to be up in the 40s and 50s by now. I've done nothing. I mean, we survived, which was important. But goodness. Do these roofs require planks? Yeah. I'm not. Oh, look at that! 20 planks for a post box. Now shrubs. Shrubs aren't planks; they're just logs. Gotta keep an eye on the log situation though, because I think it'll get away from us pretty quick if we're not careful. That sees plenty of action. We'll have a shrub in there, and a shrub in here. A shrubbery. What I should have done is built this further back. Oh, we'd still have to have a path. Oh, but at least we'd have that square. So if I put that in there, what was this at? Just close above contamination. It should never happen, but it is a good safety feature. And of course it requires planks. Quite why I feel like that's the massive priority, I've got no idea, but I just want a quick win. Because then we can delete this and just get one more square of spadadoc. Still waiting for the planks. Got some above ground now anyway. The stairs are all going to get put in last because I built them after the fact. But ultimately, it doesn't mean anything until everything's built anyway, so. Some cheeky little underwater berry storage. But the top of it is sticking out now, so we are getting there, it's just taking a while. Bloop. How is this going? Now we've got 3 planks. So unless they disappear off with the gears or something, we might get those now. Ah, we were building that explosive over here, weren't we? Oh, get rid of that now. Just not that we need the extra capacity in the batteries. Oh, there's something in that hole as well, I forgot about that. Yeah, we're actually fine for battery capacity, but because I decided that that was something we were going to do, the fact we haven't been able to do it has been irritating me. Cool. Yeah, if you weren't around for that part of the build, the batteries got put in before the dynamite was able to be placed. So it just meant we couldn't get to the edge of the platform to drop the dynamite off like we wanted to be able to. Oh, that's the bottom. So is that going to be okay at 1? Is that just 1 there? Yeah. Oh, that must be so irritating that I'm whizzing around all the time. I'm trying to see what I'm doing. To get over there. I'm not spending planks to try and get over there, that's ridiculous. Maybe later, when we're absolutely blank billionaires. Is that in place now? Yes. So that means I can delete this. I'm going to slow down because I am going to have to immediately build a platform. Click, because they can get round, but it's like a really long way. So super high priority on the platform, guys. There are some planks here if you want them, so you can come and get those as well. Whoop. Oh look, I don't even recall doing that. Apparently I've planted a spadadoc. behind the sluice gate. Plant crops. Spadarock. Click. Give you something to do. There we go. Nice one. Yeah, everything's ticking along. We've actually got an extract now, look. Whoa. Oh, have they not got any power? Oh, because that's not built yet. You've got all the bits. What are you doing? Oh, yeah. So I prioritised these so we'd have planks to finish everything else. Did not give them any power. Although I did prioritise this. We just didn't have the planks to build the thing that was delivering. Yeah, okay. I shall forgive them. Oh, look at that. 6 jobs remaining, but we've got 18 baby beavers. What is our baby beaver situation? Are they on their way to becoming adults? 83%, 83%, 83%, 84%. I mean, not as much as I would like, but they will get there. We'll have to be patient. Absolutely pointless road. Get rid of that. Chestnuts. Oh wow, how long have I taken to do this? And the best thing is we now need triple dynamite, which is going to need extract. But on the plus side, we have just doubled our extract production capacity. Come on, come and get this. I understand the logic behind requiring someone to come and destroy it. But they do. Oh, it's night time. Come on, you can do it. Anybody? Ooh, exciting. Won't get too excited though because all the platforms and stairs require significantly more planks than we have got. But progress is progress. It's those gears that kill you. Oh, it's gone. Hooray! Triple dynamites for the win. There we go. That path is achieving nothing, so we shall get rid of that. What are you doing? Grilled chestnuts. Okay, our chestnuts, even without our expanded supply, our chestnut thingy is building. I think as we've made different foods available, they've eaten less chestnuts, so we've managed to get slightly ahead of the curve, but not by much. We definitely need more chestnuts. Because this gatherer is doing nothing. Mezelcree. Because he's so easily able to stay on top. There's some chestnuts here that you've not been got. Are we full? Is our chestnut storage full? No. You're just not doing it. I mean, alright, it's night time, but you better be over here doing these chestnuts. Look at them. Just sat there on the tree. Come on, you. There you go. You. I mean, there's nothing really for you to be doing because none of these are ever going to get chopped down. You know, I'll need you back in a minute. But it's going to take me a while to lay all these explosives. So pause you and free a worker up because you were doing nothing. Sat there in your ivory tower made of wood. 19 babies, 11 jobs. 20 injured. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's criminal. Need some medical beds. Boop, 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 boop. Well-being. Medical beds. Yeah, this is the point you have to start thinking about bots, because if you've got 21 injured beavers, they're jobs that beavers shouldn't be doing. But we're just not there, resource-wise. And get these in urgently because we need those beavers back on their feet. An injured beaver is a pointless beaver. And I'm not looking to euthanize anyone, so let's go. Let's go. Are all the buildings that have got no one in them are builders? Is that why nothing's happening? Right, that's done. Get rid of that. Some more medical beds. How are we doing for bad water? Okay, so we don't need all these in here. I'm going to drop that down to a skeleton crew, because that ought to help reduce our injuries as well. And we don't need that many beavers sat idle. If it looks like our bad water's dropping... Oh, I meant to put 2 in there. If our bad water drops too quickly, then we'll just stick some more in there, because we saw how quickly you actually get bad water when you're at full capacity. So how much? If we want more efficient extract, we need to give them some more local bad water, because I suspect they're all having to run all the way off to the bad water rig to get anything. Go big or go home. Put that in there. Oh, 80 plank. Man. Okay. Did we remember to deprioritize this bulk storage thing? What did we leave this at? No, that's just normal priority. So yeah, we'll give that a bit of a bump so it actually gets the planks and the gears. Because then we'll start getting more extract quicker. Because otherwise this will get done after all of these, and that's not a good use of time. Where are you going, cheeky beak? Oh, it's just a scrap metal guy. You had to go miles, didn't you, mate? We'll give you a little bit of a helping hand. Give you some local storage. I skipped breakfast today and I'm getting a little bit peckish. Okay, that's waiting on planks because of course it is. And it's night time because of course it is. How are we doing over with our chestnuts? Oh, we just aren't, because extract. Which we're addressing. So things are in motion. Planks. Yeah, I couldn't imagine what he was waiting for, and then realised he was waiting for planks, and it suddenly made perfect sense. Yeah, so for all the planks we're producing, as well as our building we're doing with all the platforms, etc., we're also trying to build up our stocks of treated planks and gears. I'm surprised we're not doing worse for logs, to be fair. Where did I build that over? Yeah, over here. Oh, so look at all these oaks. Yeah, so we're plentiful. So we've got plenty of trees. If we start losing logs, then we'll probably need more lumberjacks before we need more trees. I reckon this guy, yeah, so he can reach all of that and a lot of this. So yeah, that's cool. Actually, we have got plenty of logs. And this is just logs. So let's do them a solid. Because they absolutely deserve some kind of recognition for their hard work. So I'm going to stick that there. I'm not going to prioritize it, I'm not crazy. But just the fact we're building it ought to make them feel better about themselves and help them feel recognised. Ooh, the surrounding wall is going in. So our Spadadock expansion project is going to reach conclusion soon. And then that means our dirt will be able to start replenishing, which means our extract will get time to recover. Right up to the point that I decide I'm banging in. Same again for cattail. And you can't reclaim dirt, so I'm going to blow all this up and it's going to go everywhere, but it will just cease to exist. And as we are full of dynamite, and this doesn't require any extract, we'll get that there, just so it can get done. Ready? I'll try and remember not to kill any beavers this time. I mean, once this is built, they shouldn't have any reason to use this path, so it'll be fine. The ability to build to dynamite on top of paths was great, because it now means you can build a path out to where you need to go. If you're doing like really large demolition projects, you don't have to like creep backwards 10 at a time. You can just build a path right down the middle and go for it, my pretties, and then just blow the path up. That was a great decision. Yep, just refer to the beavers as my pretties, and I stand by it. Ooh, what's this song? I like this one. Grooving with Gary. Chestnuts? No, the chestnuts are nowhere. They're not gonna... Until we... I mean, I should be producing twice as much. Okay. Okay. How many haulers have I got? I can't even remember if I've put any haulers at all. I think we're losing quite a lot. Yeah, productivity of the centrifuge is only 28%. And I suspect a lot of that is them running backwards and forwards. I'm going to help them with their productivity. Which will be easier once this is done, but it is not done, and I want the extract. Oh, disaster, I'm nearly out of coffee. Oh, is this done? Where are we? Oh, come on. Who's going to get the job of finishing this off? There's some guy going up there with extract then. Does that mean this is getting done? Oh, look. Okay. Yes. So we don't need those ladders anymore. And that's a plank that we can get back. 3 planks, thank you. I know I'm doing this in the wrong order, but I'm just a little bit excited. Whoop. And get this done. Come on. It's such a quick job. And of course it's night time. Yeah, this has dropped down a little bit. But considering we've been asking for explosives and extract, full blast, and we've only got 2 people in our bad water rig, it's not as bad as it could be. Down to 11 injured beavers now, which is great. So we've got 7 looking for work. But we've seen how quickly they can be absorbed by injury or just birth rates and death rates and stuff, so good to have a bit of slop in the system. Is anybody going to come and put this dynamite down? Seriously, guys. Thank you. Here they come. It takes them a while, but once they start, It don't take them long to get it done. Are we going to get them all in, or are we just going to have one sat there for the night cycle? Oh, good job, guys. Bye-bye. I saw these farmers coming in and I really thought I was about to blow up a beaver again. Spadadoc. Click. And that does mean when our storage is built. And what's this? Yeah, so we're doing alright, but there's always room for a bit more, isn't there? I think we started falling behind with Spadadoc once we increased our population. So I do think we were right on the brink with it previously, so expanding it was the right thing to do. I think we got ahead of that one. We'll have to keep an eye on all this. I think that's counting berry storage that I can't get to. Yeah, it is. Because we've now got 8 unconnected buildings, so they'll all be the warehouses down here, which are coming on. We haven't got no planks. This is not the time for this at all, but I am going to start looking at making a pretty bridge. Okay, so I'm going to... Okay, so it's 4, so I'm going to do 2 and 2. Make sure we're lined up with this cool new tool that I very much like. And now I've done that, I'm going to pause the bottom one, because I don't particularly want them coming spaffing away. Planks. Before I've done what I'm going to do. Not that these will get the planks, but I don't even want them putting logs in here really, because I might change my mind. Too long. I didn't think that was going to reach. I must have miscounted something earlier. In that case, we don't need this, do we? Because we can just build it directly off the land. So if we clear... Oh goodness, that was the wrong key. Clear that one. Instead of clicking frantically, just use the tool that you're given to prioritize it. And boop boop, click. Oh, so many planks. No, it's fine. It's worth it. The efficiencies. And we're going to have to get rid of that. What are these? We're getting rid of potatoes. How are we doing for potatoes? Okay, so that was at 700, wasn't it? So that has been going up. I think we are going to need some more farmland. How are we doing for carrots? Carrots are always a good indicator, because they seem to just go. Okay. I'm going to prioritise this just to get the path in so I don't forget about it. Because I will forget about it. Oh, it's night time. That made me a little bit dizzy. Oh. It's going to be interesting once this is in to see how many are using the bridge compared to how many is using this. Because this was only supposed to be temporary to help them build the walls, like give them another access point to the worksite. Obviously, it's going to be quite well travelled once we're storing stuff down here. Chestnuts. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to blow this up. And I'm going to plant some chestnuts because there's no point waiting for it all to be finished and just losing time on the growth cycle. So you can come back out here. Oh, Solix. So once it's not the night time, Solix can come out here and get some chestnuts banged in. I don't think we're going to need any more maples at this point, so we can probably just go behind the existing maples with chestnuts. How far does he reach? Yeah, he'll be able to reach all the way into that corner, I think. Malele. What I should do is wait till night time to do the explosives. Oh. I'll have to, what I'm going to do is give priority to these ones on the back row because I don't want to get carried away and then them not be able to reach those ones. Because I absolutely will get carried away. Click. So they're going in. You can tell how long ago they set off because they're still filling these even though I've prioritised these. So what their job is must be allocated so far in advance. Our body water is falling quite quickly. So if we go over here, I've got a lot of injured beavers. Okay, we'll get another couple in there just to, because we don't want to fall too low with it. Oh, okay. It looks worse than it is because we built this. So that must mean, yeah, the productivity dropped because they were dragging stuff all the way over here and back. So, prioritise that by haulers, which should help us get some in here. Oh, actually, they wouldn't have been traipsing backwards and forwards because this wasn't full, and they wouldn't be coming and fill this until this was full, I don't think. So no, that was purely there weren't enough beavers in there. Oh, we're going to have to start building bots before we're ready. We've got so many injured beavers all the time. Oh, look at that though. Absolute monstrosity, but it's done. Spadadoc for days. Should probably have some more Spadadoc storage, but I'm reticent to build any more whilst we're doing this. I mean, how much have we actually got? Is it literally just what's in here? Yes, we have no additional storage. Where's the grill that's doing Spadadoc? Their bakeries, not grills. These are the little ones, aren't they? They're Spadadoc. Just like saying Spadadoc. I have got space here to bang some little warehouses in. So I'm going to put one Spadadoc warehouse. And then I'm going to put another medical bed because at the moment we Apparently you can't have too many medical beds. 22 injured beavers. That's enough to put you out of business. We just can't get on top of that plank situation at all, can we? How's this going? Oh, so they've got those in the back, and it's night time, so I can now safely shaboom. Chestnuts. Which nut? Chestnuts. Right, so we've still got 4 flooded buildings. How is that looking down here? Ah. Okay, so we're down to about 1 block of water. And considering we were above the roof when last time we checked. That might all come together at a similar time. So the rate that water's going, hopefully by the time the stairs are in, that will be clear. What are we doing for these? 1 for water. 1 for... I don't want to put bad water all the way over here, that's mental. I know, we'll call that one biofuel. Because as much as we haven't got biofuel, at some point we will have biofuel. 1 for maple syrup. And 1 for... Okay, we won't have maple syrup, we will have catalyst. So extract, catalyst, water, biofuel. Absolutely mental places to store them because I will be producing them over in the industrial area. But we will also have storage in the industrial area that will literally be overflow, so none of them is sat idle. I did not need all this storage that we're building, but I wanted to build it. Yeah, they're getting there. We're gonna have so much storage and not be able to get to any of it because we've still got to build all of the stairs. Oh, patience is a virtue. Apparently. How's this going? No, I'm not waiting. Get some more chestnut trees in. Yeah, we're not going to. It's going to be a while before we see any improvement in our chestnut situation. Like 32 days, so 2 cycles before you get to see any benefit from your newly planted chestnut trees. We're doing alright for maple. Are we losing out anywhere else? We're staying on top of our bread situation. Are we? Where were we on Spadadock? I feel like that's falling. It is. Okay, we'll keep an eye on our grilled Spadadock situation. Because they have, obviously night time, so they've gone home and had this supper of grilled Spadadock and nommed it all. But we'll see that where that is by tomorrow night. Because if that's dropped below 500... it might be we need another grill because we've upped our production. But if the grill can't keep up with our raw material. Has any of this actually had time to grow yet since we planted it? I'm not convinced it has, so we might not have had our first harvest. How's this guy doing? Productivity 48% because he's got no Spadadock. Oh, come on, I can't. How has he got no Spadadock? He's literally a warehouse full of Spadadock right outside his front door. Where is he? Where were you all that time? Because you weren't in here making spatterdock. I must have been doing something because we're back up to 550. Oh, I didn't need to type that, I could just say it because I'm on mic today. Hello! Yeah, so we're grinding away on this. It's just planks. We're not ready with planks for all the platforms and warehouses, but I couldn't wait any longer to get going. But it's underway. I redid all these stairs because they were really inefficient. They were coming out two and then going flat, so I've made a proper spiral staircase there. But beyond that, it's pretty much what we planned out. Magibo in chat, who kind of initiated all of this by asking what the square was for, and it wasn't really for anything at the point we asked. So yeah, it's coming on. It's just been a case of increasing production over here, but we're not getting on top of the plank situation yet. Yeah, it's looking alright. I mean, it's not actually fully drained yet, so we're not going to get full use of it, but it's working, and it's been a few cycles since anything splooshed into there. Aha. There, good to go, so we can fill in the rest of our chestnuts. Yeah, so once all this is built, I'll put these platforms back in. I just took them out for now so we could see what we were doing. Which isn't really much. Below the rest of this dynamite to make space for our gravity batteries. Not that we're ever running them flat, but it's good to maximise while you're there. And get rid of this platform now. Make sure I go and collect the planks, because we haven't got enough spare to just leave them lying around. Yeah, when I've been, because a couple of the warehouses I've allocated goods to them, and I've been careful to put stuff that I don't really care about on the bottom levels. One, so that if they've got to go really far it doesn't matter, but two, also just because it'll be underwater probably, and we'll still get to use the top ones, like you say. So the top ones, we haven't got a ton of paper storage, but it's full, so I mean, arguably we don't need that much storage. We're nowhere near that point in the game yet. So I'm going to have to be careful, because if I start allocating them to like gears and treated planks, we'll never have any planks, because we'll just be, not that I can allocate them to treated planks because they're piles. But yeah, I'll have to be careful, because I could throw our entire production cycle off whack trying to fill warehouses. It'll probably be food that we use it for mostly at the beginning, and ingredients. Oh, they can't reach it. That's irritating. Wasn't paying attention. Never mind. How's our bad water? Yeah, that's creeping back up now since I put those extra couple of beavers in there. 23 injured beavers. Need to get sorted for bots. Because this map requires so much terraforming. The amount of dirt we're having to produce is just killing our beavers. Haven't started on bots yet, but have 49,000 science. Yeah, that's because we had, for a while, had like an observatory just sat there, which I did delete and never rebuilt. So we'll just churn it out. But my concern with the bots isn't the science, it's just the raw materials. I want to know that we can like keep the smooth flow of production going and not keep running out and halting. Because if you start relying on bots, but then you haven't got the things you need to build them, it doesn't get great. But of course then you get 24-hour production, so you get more from what you've got. So I am dragging my heels on the bots a little bit. Just refresh myself what we actually need for them. Yeah, so for the, if I just select it so it stays selected. So for the chassis, you need the planks, which we haven't got. So it's just raw materials for everything. I'm just a bit concerned we're not there yet. We're getting there, especially once all this warehouse are built, because we are completely massacring. Yeah, so one of each factory and 2 assemblers, that's usually what I'll go for, and find that you can sit at over 100 bots, kind of once they reach the end of life and start cycling. I find you get about 100 bots, which is enough to do most things, especially once you get bots building bots, and then bots producing the fuel for the bots, and then, yeah, so once you get going it's okay. It's just, I think we have been very low on stuff. How much did it cost to build this? So I was saying earlier in the stream, by this point, like on a normal map, I'd have a wonder by now. It's like, you've usually finished, in inverted commas. What's the consumption rate of fuel and catalyst? What do you mean, once the bots have been made, like with 100 bots? Honestly, I don't usually do that kind of maths. I just look to see if we're keeping up. I like to have one refinery on potatoes and one refinery on Spadadoc. I think technically Spadadoc's more efficient for your biofuel, but it's minimal because the Spadadoc grows quicker, but you don't get quite as much fuel for it. We're actually building back up our extract now, because for a while we were running short of extract. So I was digging so much dirt. Yeah, I think once our dirt is full, we'll be in a better position because we'll have less injuries. And we won't be burning through our extract quite as quick. How much? Oh, just one bot use a day? I've got no idea. Yeah, I know some people really get into the numbers of like how much biofuel per bot you need. But I'm more of a build what you can build, and if you start running out of something, build some more of that. That's one of the reasons I've not started playing Satisfactory, because you see people doing spreadsheets and flowcharts and things. I'm not doing that. I'll just keep an eye on something, and if it starts running out, I'll build some more of it. Yeah, I think everything we're doing now is going into building these warehouses and topping up our supplies of treated planks and gears. Just, we need bots, but I'm not convinced we've got the overhead for bots. It's coming on. Because I think each of these is like 80. Yeah, 80 planks for each of these warehouses. So it has crippled us. So once these warehouses are built, we won't need any more warehouses. I can't imagine. So then our plank situation will be great. So it might be a case of being patient. I'm tempted to start doing our terraforming over here, but I think that can probably wait for the bots, because I don't want to, once we get all our dirt back, I don't want to ramp dirt production back up again and just start burning for our extract and our beavers, because they get injured so much. Let's have a look. Biofuel per beaver per day. There's bound to be someone on Reddit who said how much biofuel. You know, that's more information. I just went into a Reddit page about how much stuff uses, and it had everything to the point where I couldn't understand what I was looking at. Timberbots have a daily consumption of 1.933. So 2. Okay. So basically 2 biofuel a day it looks like there, assuming that's still valid. What are the resources required for 1 set of bot parts? Oh, okay. Yeah, that one is a bit more straightforward. So each bot is a chassis, a head, and 4 limbs. So yeah, it does work out right, as you were saying, for 1 kind of each kind of factory and then 2 assemblers. So you end up with 4 planks because you need 4 limbs, so 9, 10. So it's 10 planks per bot. 12, 15 gears, which is obviously another 15 planks, but converted into gears. And then 2 bits of metal. So they're quite hard on planks. I didn't realise there's 3 gears in 1 limb, which does make sense, but yeah, so each limb is 4 planks. So that's 16 planks just for the limbs, and then plus. Wow. Oh. Crazy. How is this going? Oh, okay. I was wondering why it hadn't started on this yet, but because of the direction I've built this bridge, it can't build the bridge until it's built the stairs, and it can't build the stairs because it's built the bridge, or until it's built all the warehouses, because then they can run across the top of the warehouses to build the thing. So what I'm going to do is deprioritize the large tanks to make sure they don't block access to the stairs, at least until that bridge is in place. "20 planks, 15 gears, 1 metal." Oh, for 1 set of bot parts. Yeah, so you've got 5 planks for the chassis. Then you've got 1 plank for the limb, but then you've also got 3 gears for the limb, which is 4 planks per limb. And then you've got 4 limbs, so that's 16 planks. Oh, okay, so I see what's happened there, because you've listed the gears and the planks separately, but some of the planks I were counting were what would go towards the gears, and 1 gear equals 1 plank, so yeah, 2 metals. If our spadadoc and potatoes stay healthy, what I could start doing is start stockpiling biofuel. So I've got like a large storage just full of biofuel waiting for when we have got the bots, because you need biofuel to build them, and then obviously they run off it. So if we get to the point where we have got a huge surplus, I might as well use it to get ahead on the biofuel. Oh, this is up to this level now, look. Oh. Yeah, so they have started building that. Cheeky. Good job I deprioritised those. Because I'm not particularly interested in those barrels being built before the warehouses are built. And I've allocated these tanks already, so I've got catalyst, extract, biofuel, and water. And as inefficient as that is because they're out of the way, they're just going to be like overflow tanks. The main ones will be near to where we're producing all of it and using it. Okay, so if I get a couple of refineries down, potatoes aren't full, but the spadadoc is. So what I might do is build a refinery and start producing biofuel off the back of our spadadoc surplus. That doesn't need fuel, so I can stick that somewhere that's going to be hard to get fuel to. And a bit closer to the spadadoc. I really like saying spider dog, I'm such a child. And what's this in here? Paper. Paper, potatoes. Yes, I think I'm going to... all the food from over here, I'm going to put it over here. And then I can clear out this space for some more industrial type stuff. Oh look, 30 planks, because of course it does. Everything needs planks. But we're getting close on this. No, we're not. I'd say we're probably... oh, we are probably about half done. If you think we've still got to build all the platforms. What's the water like? Oh, look at that. I can't even get underneath it. There's so little. Yeah, that's going to be fine. Absolute madness. How much storage do you need? Yes. Oh, these chestnuts. Oh god, these trees haven't even grown yet. They take so long. You really have to plan ahead with the chestnuts. Magibo, as you typed 30 times speed, I was just thinking I could probably do with speeding this up a little bit. But I'm not doing it. I'm not going into the dev mode. I refuse. There's always things to be doing. How's dirt going? Okay. So we are full of dirt now, so we are going to see a reduction in our injured beavers, because these are going to stop working. I might pause one of them just to free up some workers. So we've got plenty of dirt in reserve for when we want to come out here and start building our cattail, because we have no cattail or cattail crackers. Oh look, that was 20. Does that mean I've done... yeah, the wonder's in. I didn't even... not the wonder, the monument. I forgot about that. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I wanted to give them a little bit of recognition, but I didn't particularly want to use 400 planks. So, get a little cheapo farmer's monument in, make them happy. Oh, guys. The sooner the well-being, the sooner it pays off in working speed. Yeah, I know you're right. This map has been brutal. It's like thrown my normal way of working completely out the window. It's usually, from the beginning, maintain a reasonable balance of production and consumption. But then this map required so much heavy-duty work early on, just to survive. It's thrown me right off my game. Although building a ton of storage I didn't need, probably wasn't a fantastic step either. Oh, started on a little bridge out here. Lovely. It's not like I haven't got any lumber mills. I've got like 6 lumber mills on the go. How are the trees looking? Yeah, we've got plenty of trees for them to be going at, so... what's this? Oh, I forgot about this out here. And I've deleted the path. Oh well. I'm sure we'll get back out there at some point and collect that metal. I'm very I'm continually disappointed by mines and their production levels. I mean, we're keeping up with the 2 smelters we've got, but compared to bad water rigs, do I have enough power? Yes, I've got tons of power. Because... oh! And we will need to expand at some point. Oh, more workers to the mine. Yeah, I was just mindful of injuries, but now we've closed down the one of those dirt extractors. We can probably get some more in there. Which, again, that's really a bot job. But just got visions of going 30 times speed, and then just in fast forward watching a load of bad waters go bloop and kill everything. No, it's daytime now. I can kind of see what power we've got. Oh, well, as they're nocturnal, we haven't got any. But we're consuming about 2,500. And we produce plenty when the wind's actually blowing. And these last for a really long time. So yeah, power's fine at the moment. I will expand this farm out a little bit. At some point. But again, large windmills, 40 planks, and 20 gears. So everything's planks. Let's go and keep an eye over here. I've had to make these gates like super sensitive so that this one opens immediately. Because it can take quite a long time for this one over here to shut. But the sensitivity is mostly for the end of the bad tide, so they both stay open until this water's really clean, rather than risking both of them being closed at the same time. I suppose it's strange that the mine doesn't need power really, because somebody's turning that wheel. That's getting built. That's all planks. I think I'm going to come out. I'm going to start planning out the cattail farm. Try and keep it up here so that I can just make do with the one aquatic farmer. So build it in this direction, I think. It's going to take so much dirt. Right, where was I? Okay. Seem to remember that you don't need a ton of cattail to get stuff done. So we'll just say that for now. We've got to have plenty of builders to be getting on with this because they can only work on this when they've got the planks. How long have been streaming for? Right, getting to the point where I'm probably going to have to draw the stream to a close. Made excellent progress on this, as much as it's stymied our progress elsewhere. But it'd be good to have it done. Expanded out our plank storage. Bad water's not a concern anymore. Power's okay, but we're going to do something about that soon. Yeah, it's doing alright. Things are coming on. Things are moving forward. Alright guys, and with that, I'm going to say goodbye. Don't forget these all get archived on YouTube as a video on demand. Any kind of follows and likes and subscribes and all that would be great. But for now, have a good one.